Ladies and gentlemen, I promise if I could find better music to bring us into, I would. That's the only 1 minute thing I can find. It's just terrible. It's hard. I mean, it's almost bad if I sang my way into that thing. Holy smokes. Talking real estate on a Wednesday in April at 79 to 82 degrees today. Holy smokes. Where are you tuning in from, ladies and gentlemen? Are you coming in from the wonderful Great Lakes? Are you coming from the Detroit River? Are you coming from Otsego? Are you coming from Alpena? Kalamazoo. Let's see, where else can we throw into there? How about LaSalle Township? Anybody coming at us from LaSalle Township today? Iron Mountain, Isle Royal. Where are you at? Pure Michigan today. Pure Michigan, 80 degrees in April. 80 degrees in April. Where are you tuning in? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat. Watching from Utah. Holy smokes. We're going international, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going international again this week. Good to see you, folks. Good to see you. It was sweaty today. It was definitely a sweaty, sweaty day. So, this is episode 167, Talking Real Estate. Don't fear the frenzy. Now, the reason I threw that title in there is because people are afraid to list their house at a place where they get the crazy frenzy, where people go nuts, that I talk about all the time. They do it the right way and you get the frenzy and all kinds of good things happen. You don't, you go, well, let's just do it at this price. It doesn't happen that way. So, all we're going to talk about today is the frenzy. We have Mike McLaughlin, the ace, in front of the wall. In front of the wall. Little Pink Floyd action there. He's going to be available for us too. We got all kinds of good stuff going on today. All right. So, let's get into it. First question today. Where did spring go? Wrong answers only. Give me the wrong answers only, please. We would like wrong answers only, please. Put it in the chat. Give me wrong answers only. What do you got for us, folks? Where did spring go? Wrong answers only. Even Mike McLaughlin can chime in on this one. Where did we go? Where did we go? Where did we go? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Holy smokes, folks. Maybe hard to find today. It looks like we're having a little data issue. We're having a little bit of a data issue there. Okay. D7, a little late on the cupcake there. So again, where did spring go, ladies and gentlemen? Wrong answers only. Where did we go now? Guns N' Roses. That's a good one. Where did spring go, ladies and gentlemen? Where did it go? Put it in the chat, please. Where did it go? Where did spring go? Because I tell you what, right now, it was definitely 82 degrees, I think, today. That's ridiculous hot in the middle of April. Not even the middle of April, really. Still the halfway point of April. So I'm telling you. Ay. All right. So you know who we've got behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. He was once a myth, and now he's legend. Took a little break. It's Michigan. We'll be back to a little break. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's go right to the hardest working man in show business, Mike McLaughlin from Total Home Lending. Michael, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, Scott Bergeron.
God dang, you got a beautiful camera, man. You're a model over there. Good Lord. You're making me look rough over here.
So I was a myth, then I was a legend, which there was no in between, just straight from myth to legend. And now I'm a model.
Scott, you got it all going on.
You lay it on awful thick, and I appreciate it.
Michael, I will tell you this. It looks like we're having little sending difficulties that we can't handle during the show. So I don't know why that's happening, but it is what it is. So just you and I here, we're going to go crazy and have a good time. What do you think?
Yeah, people can come on and watch after if we're not getting a lot of if they're not able to get on now, then they can come and watch the show after, like I do. I watch it every day.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. With a big glass of wine or a big bottle of booze or something,
like cigar.
I take it in. All right, Michael. So tell me the good news about rates, buddy. Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Yeah,
easy.
We were just talking before the show, and here's an article from Yahoo Finance. Let me do a little screen share here.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what you got.
This is as of 7 o'clock this morning. U.S. 30-year mortgage rates drop a fifth week in a row to a 2-month low. So basically 2 months being roughly 8 weeks. So you had a period of 3 weeks of increasing rates, and now they've backed off, and we're back close to where they were before that little increase there. And you'll see as we scroll through this article here, Uh, the Mortgage Banker Association, which is the association that has our best interests in mind, says that mortgage interest rates have dropped to 6.3%. There's another source in here that says 6.52% from the Mortgage News Daily. So we can just say between 6.3 and 6.52%. That's where the average rate has kind of settled in here. And also, and this is the one that I like, the part that I like here,
Yep.
that mortgage applications have increased by 7.8%, and we're up to the most that we've seen in January. So that's a nice thing to see.
Gotcha. That's definitely a nice thing to see.
Yeah, you'll see that with this increase in mortgage applications is going to have a lot to do with that decrease in mortgage interest rates, and I think that's going to help to alleviate a lot of the pressure on the homeowners. Because so let's just say that we've got all these people over here that want
Yep.
to sell their home, and you've got this line of when the opportunity and risk line up so that they can sell their home and buy a new home, which is crucial to us in the industry. So as rates go down, it can push that line over and include some of these people in, bring them over into the Venn diagram of people who want to sell their home and people who can sell their home.
Yep. That's
So,
exactly what you want. Yep.
yep. So, the better mortgage rates get, and we feel in the industry that we're going to see pretty decent decline, hopefully into the fives, as we sit here in the sixes. And in some scenarios, some FHA loans, we do have rates sometimes in the fives. So that is good to see with some of our better borrowers on FHA loans. So, we're going to follow as the spring buying season heats up. We're going to follow rates down. We're going to follow applications up. Got my
Sounds
word.
good. So, Michael, let me ask this question for you, so we can increase more applications for you. How much money do you have to put down? Tell me. Like, what kind of
Well,
programs do you got?
it just depends upon your personal situation. We can go all the way from, $100,000 house. You can get into if you're a first time home buyer, you can get into that house for less than first month, last month, and security deposit that it would take you to rent a house. Scott and I can get you into $100,000 house for $1,000 to $2,000.
Yep.
And that's utilizing MSHDA's down payment assistance, which
Yep.
is Michigan State Housing Development Authority. They're giving people, now it has to be repaid. It is interest free, but and there's no payments made on it. You just pay it off when you sell or refinance, and
Yep.
and they will get you into a house with our help for $1,000 to $2,000, at that price point. But some people's scenario, it may benefit them to put 20% down, if you're not a prior homeowner. But so you're talking anywhere from as little as 1% of the sales price up to, as much as you want to put down. So you can put down as much as you want, but so as little as 1%. And then typically, for a conventional or an FHA loan, if we're not using down payment assistance, you're talking 3% down payment for a first-time home buyer on a conventional loan, and 3.5% for an FHA buyer.
Right, and that's what people want to know. They want to know, okay,
Yeah.
what percent down do I got to put? And everybody used to think the 20% thing was the thing. What kind of benefits, Michael, can 20% get you now?
Yeah, 20% down is going to get you out of mortgage insurance.
Yep.
So that could be, let's say on a $200,000 house, that could save you $150 a month by putting 20% down. And it could also be the difference between like a borrower who has maybe less of an established credit, or maybe had a little bit of credit rough patches. If that borrower tries to go conventional with 3% down, that's a little bit higher risk. Putting 20% down could be the reason why your loan application is approved conventional instead of having to maybe go FHA.
Well, can it get you anything else? I mean, get you out of mortgage insurance, anything else?
I would say it can have an effect on how the seller sees your offer. If you're coming with 20% down, that's going to kind of raise you up in that stack of offers, Scott.
Very nice, very nice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about the brick wall behind Mike McLaughlin here, okay? It's definitely It makes me feel like he's in the city somewhere. He's behind the scenes, in some dark alley, something like that. So we're gonna start calling him Alleyway Mike McLaughlin because that's what it looks like. Looks like you draw a strikeout square up there and throw some strikeout balls against it or something like that.
Well, how about instead we pretend like we're in like an old classic Italian restaurant?
Ooh. Do you have? Let me get a question. Do you have the red and white checkered aprons to put on the tablecloths?
I do. And also, would you like some pepper with that?
Michael, I got to ask you this. What is for dinner? No graffiti. That's pretty funny. Tell me what no graffiti.
Thank you. No graffiti. Keep it off the wall. Today I made the wife and the son are at school right now signing up for the 2024 band year.
The band year, baby. I'm in the band, man.
He's in the band. So what I did is early before they got home, I made the Wednesday special, which is the German tomato soup.
Ooh, German tomato soup. Now we're talking.
Yep, with
I like it.
hamburger, onions, peppers, and then just add soup.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, listen, brother, you go enjoy that soup. No graffiti on the wall, please. No brick wall graffiti. Thank you very much. And you just keep driving down interest rates, buddy. You do whatever you got to do. You talk to Powell. You talk to whoever you got to talk to make that happen.
I will. I'll do that.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Scott.
Yep. Bye-bye. So, folks, it looks like we're having a trouble with posting to one of our Facebook pages. So just let people know that we are here, that for some reason it's not going to my personal page for whatever reason. I'm trying to play around with it, but I can't stop the show and start and restart it again. So, yeah. No, that's good. It definitely is what it is. It definitely is what it is. So we're going to keep rocking and rolling here. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. Now, my next question to you is this, guys. How many people have you had in your house at one time? How many people have you had in your house at one time? That's what we would love to know tonight. Tell us in the chat how many people you've had in your house at one time. Because I would love to know. I got an interesting insight to look at for you with that one. So let me know in the chat. How many people have you had in your house at one time? That's what I want you to tell me. Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat. I'd love to hear that one. How many people have you had in your house at one time? Put it in the chat for me, please. 35 to 37, very specific number. Very nice. How many? How many? How many? How many? How many? How many? How many people have you had in your house at one time? Put it in the chat, please. About 85 there. Ooh, big house. Nice. 30. Okay. I'll take a couple more from folks. 30. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. I think we had about 75-ish. Okay. All right, guys. The reason that I ask is what we're going to talk about our topic in a few minutes here is the frenzy. What I want to do when I list your house, I want to get as many people in that house as possible over 3 to 5 days. I want to get a bazillion people in there. Now, I listed a house in Dearborn yesterday, and in the last 2 days, there have been 75 showings. 75. Okay. I listed one in Canton for my cousin about a month or two ago, and she had somewhere in the 80s, almost 100, somewhere in that range. So that's what the frenzy is, getting as many people as possible to look at your house. That's what I call the frenzy, because when that happens, then my phone starts ringing. My phone starts ringing, and people just start going crazy. I need this. I want to get it. We're really serious. We'll do this for you. We'll do that for you. That's what you want, the frenzy. That's exactly what you want. So let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, the deep dive for today is don't fight the frenzy. I sit in lots of listing appointments where clients go, well, we think it's worth this much. Okay, you need to list it at this price. Well, we want to list it at this one. Like always come down. I always hear that. I probably hear that probably thousands of times in my lifetime now. We can always come down, right? No, it's not what you want. You put it at a price. Yep. Florida Home goes up Friday. Very nice. You put it at a price, guys. You put it at a price where lots of people are going to see it, and you drive the price upward from there. Okay. I've used that same philosophy to make a house go from $495 to $570. Same philosophy to go from 100 to 160. Okay. 224 to 270. I mean, it's the same philosophy all the time, and it works a lot. Okay. Real estate is the only sales business that works that way. You don't go to a used car lot and go, hey, that thing says 10 grand, I'll give you 12 grand. It doesn't work that way. Real estate does. Okay. The job of the realtor is to put it in a place where more people will see it and they will fight and they will claw each other's eyes out. That's what you want. That's 100% what you want to happen. All right. So here's what happens when you get the frenzy. All right. Here are the frenzy facts. Fact number one: if you get a frenzy, if you get 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 people to go through your house in 3 to 5 days, you'll get a higher sales price. That's guaranteed. Okay. If that many people look at one property, they're going to fight tooth, claw, and the numbers is going to keep rising. And my trick on the phone is they call me and I go, yeah, we got this much now. Oh, okay. And somebody else calls back. Oh, no, we got this much now. And I'm being honest with them, I'm not lying. Okay. Lots of realtors are like, I can't tell you what the price is right now, what the offers are. Yes, you can. I can tell you, because you know why? It's going to make the price go up for my client. So frenzy fact number one, you'll get a higher sales price. That's automatically. That's number one. Okay. Number two, and an often overlooked one, you usually will get free occupancy. Occupancy is an important thing because it's a thing that makes it so you don't have to rush. People, it drives them crazy that I gotta hurry up and get out of this house as fast as I possibly can. No, you don't. If I get a frenzy going, I get you free occupancy for at least 30 days, you can relax. You can stay in the house after closing. It's like a super secret society, like the occupancy society. Nobody knows about it, right? That you get free occupancy after the sale. It means you can stay in the house after the sale, usually for free for a portion of it. Okay. Usually for free for a portion of it. So that's frenzy fact number two. You can get some free occupancy out of it. Okay. Frenzy fact number three: appraisal guarantee spelled wrong. Let me fix that real quick. Now it's spelled correctly. Appraisal guarantee. Now, what does that mean? It means that if people want the house bad enough, they're willing to put a certain amount of money toward if an appraisal is lower, meaning you're going to get more than the house is really worth. That an appraiser, a pro, someone who looks at how home values every day for a living, you're going to get more money than that person puts out there potentially. Or you could just get your sale price, one of the two. Okay. So let me say that to you again. The biggest, most important part of the frenzy is you want people to give you appraisal guarantees. Okay. You want them to guarantee some money. Okay. If the big number doesn't matter, if the house can't get there. Okay. If the frenzy makes it jump up to 50 grand higher and nobody gives you an appraisal guarantee, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Somebody gives you your list price that you listed too high for, and you don't have an appraisal guarantee, then it doesn't really matter. Okay. So appraisal guarantees, that's what the frenzy, the thing you need to get the sale price for. Number four, faster sale. Okay. Faster sale. You get to pick and choose. You get to find that lender that can make it move faster than others, or you get to find that agent that's going to push the thing and push the thing and push the thing, get it closed. Because the longer it hangs out there for them, the more chance you get to go back to somebody else. So fact number four, frenzy fact number four, that's where it goes. Okay. Frenzy number five is a little lesser than usual. Okay. Take on the city stuff. If you get a frenzy going and you got 50 people coming to see your house and you got 8 offers, okay, first thing I'm going to say to these people is, hey, sales price got to get better. Where's your appraisal guarantee? But then eventually, hey, these folks are giving this, this, and this. Will you take on the city repairs? Will you take on the city repairs? That's the next thing that we throw at them, right? So that's something else. So you could get something done way easier. Like you wouldn't have to deal with even city repairs. You got to do initial city inspection. That's guaranteed. You have to do that. Okay, that's part of sale of the house. You have to do initial city inspection for most cities, but the buyer can take on the city repairs for it, make it easy. All right. So that's number five. And then finally, this is the toughest one for me, being on the buy side, especially. Okay. But on the sell side, you want to find somebody who doesn't do an inspection. Now, let me say this out loud. There are some agents in some nefarious areas of Michigan, of the Dearborn Heights, Detroit, Dearborn, Michigan area that'll tell you, we don't want to do an inspection, and they don't do an inspection, they back out of the deal. But typically, no inspection is smoother. Okay. No private inspection. I never tell a buyer to waive it. Never, ever, ever, ever. I think I did one this year. I think specifically who it was. And then I try to never say that because you just never know what the bones or what the bottom or what the basement or what the roof or the house looks like. Right. And if you're not somebody who does inspections every single day of your life, what do you know? I mean, I look at lots of houses. I'm never going to be a private inspector. Never, ever, ever. Okay. When I can start hanging more than a picture, then I will be maybe. So those are the 6 facts, frenzy facts. You got to get a frenzy. So folks, if I sit down with you and say, list the house at this price, I'm thinking frenzy. I'm thinking 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 people going through the house in 3 to 5 days. Get you as much as you want. Always get an inspection, 100%. 100%. Okay. The frenzy facts. Let me go back through them fast. Here we go. Number 1, higher sales price. Number 2, it can get you free occupancy. Number 3, gets you appraisal guarantees most of the time. Number 4, usually gets you a faster sale. Number 5, they usually take on the city stuff or you try to get them to. And then number 6, the toughest one of all, no private inspection. I got one right now that somebody's offering no private inspection appraisal guarantee. That's as easy as it comes for a mortgage. It's easy as it comes. You don't fear the frenzy. Get the frenzy going. All right. All right. So in lieu of that, ladies and gentlemen, or in with that, don't like being a Facebook user. I'm sorry. Like I said, we're having technical difficulties right now. So I'm glad you're here watching, guys. I'm glad you're here watching. All right. So this or that today is going to be specially designed for building the frenzy. All right. So this or that today is specially designed for this or that, the frenzy. All right. Here we go. This or that. Number 1. Do you have the special nails versus price? I hear that all. I know who it is, Steve. I know it's you. Okay. Special nails versus price. Which one? This or that, this or that. But I got those special nails on my wall. That's why it's worth more. Special nails versus price. This or that, this or that. Put it in the chat. This or that. That was a new one. Put it in the chat. Price. There we go. What do you think? 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 This or that, this or that. Special nails or price versus price. Pick one. Price or special nails. Which one? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, please. There's another one. Price. Holy smokes. Good things are going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Wojcinski telling me that one. Price, 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 price. All right. Number 2 of this or that. Show me the money. That's a good one. Updated doors. Well, we updated all the doors in the house. That should probably make it more valuable. Versus price. Which one? This or that, this or that, this or that. Which one? Updated doors or price? Price. Let me hear it. Price, I guess, because I don't know what special nails means. Special. I don't know. People tell me, well, I got these super special nails in here. I got this here. And yeah, I know it. Price, price, price. All right. Number 3 and the last one. How about super duper special paint? Yeah, but I get the super special paint in this house. I could change the door. That's true. Versus price. Super duper paint versus price. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, super duper paint versus price. This or that, this or that, this or that. What do you think? 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 Hey, I think the people are starting to get the hang of it. Guys, you want the frenzy. It's what you want. Pat, Kathy, Steve, I'm telling you, you want the but my butt. Oh, Steve Kreitz, the legend continues. Yeah, super duper paint never gets anywhere. So you want the frenzy, guys. That's what you want. Don't fear the frenzy. All right. All right. So the moment you've all been waiting for. Here it is. I'm going to paint over it. You're right. I am going to paint over it. You're darn right you are. You're darn right you're going to paint over it. All right. So you know what time it is. Things realtors see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I saw some doozies this week. Your job is to caption it. We will figure out who you are, even if it says Facebook user. My lovely assistant is over here working the phones right now, trying to figure out who's who. So we will get this glitch solved and we will be on next week glitch free. We'll make sure that happens. So picture number 1. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's see. Picture number 1. Let's start with this one. There it is. Picture number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Your job is to caption it. And have the chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket. It's very Easter-esque if you look at the outline a little bit. Very Easter-esque. What do you think? Put it in the chat. My lovely assistant will make sure that I know who you are. My gun works. Dracula's coffin has air holes. That's pretty good. That's a good one. What do you think, guys? Your chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch off ticket. Hannibal Lecter's room. Courtesy of Talking Real Estate and the Bergeron team. I put pictures up of the ridiculous things I see every day, and you caption them. Got 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. So far, we got My Gun Works, Dracula's coffin has air holes, and the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. That's what I thought too. I thought that one too. Tight shooting pattern, Hannibal Lecter's room. Oh, yeah. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, indeed. It must be Hannibal Lecter's room. It must be Hannibal Lecter's room. That's what I thought too. I wasn't about to open that door. And the winner is Kathy Cordy. What Realtor See number 1. All right. On to the next episode. Number 2. This one I saw 2 nights ago. I think I saw it Monday night. This one kind of just threw me for a loop. There it is. What Realtor See number 2. 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 What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? I can't just laugh at it. What do you think? I just was baffled by this one. Missed it by that much. That's a good one. What else? Oh, I just looked at him like, yeah. What do you think? I was a little drunk the night I planted that tree. Yes. That tree likes to live outside the box. That's a good one too. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? What do you think? Definitely an interesting view there. I'll give you 30 seconds. El Cheapo. Just a little outside. That's funny stuff. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is I missed it by that much. Where is it? Steve Kreitz, I missed it by that much. And the final entry for What Realtor See number 3. What Realtor See number 3 is there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. I think it's a garage door, but no, it's a house door.
All the windows were like that.
Oh yeah, all the windows were covered. This is a pattern, guys. This is a pattern. My lovely assistant told me this is a pattern. This here. What do you got for us? I meant to clean those. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, I was just got a little foggy. That's all. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What Realtor See number 3? This picture right here, ladies and gentlemen. This picture right here. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Too much makeup hitting the door. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Roll for me. No peeking. That's pretty good. I'll give you 30 seconds. Just another face in the door. The listing did say stained glass windows. That's pretty good. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And the winner is Mike McLaughlin. The listing did say stained glass windows. Ay, 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 ay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we'll be available in the after show in Talking Real Estate, the Facebook group. I will get this technical difficulty solved. For us so that we will not be in such a quiet crowd next week. But we had the faithful, the proud, the few, and I'll also post a link to the show as well so people can watch it there too. But if you have not joined Facebook, Talking Real Estate, the Facebook group, or if you want to share this out to your folks, let me throw this out there for you. The Talking Facebook group is right there. Talking Real Estate Facebook group is right there for you. QR code that. Just hold your phone up to it with the camera on, and it will take a picture of that bad boy, and it will let you know. We're at about 750 members in that group right now. We're trying to, next goal is 1,000. We're trying to get to 1,000, maybe a couple thousand in there. The more ideas and the more information we can get across to folks and share is always a good thing. It's just a wonderful community. That's a great community. So I am Scott Bergeron. I'm going to sign off now. And guess what? I am always talking real estate. See ya.